Didn't they learn anything from last year and the year before and the year before that? They just get sloppier every time. I mean, to their credit, they didn't say anything like MAGA country and there was bleach involved, and they didn't go super extreme. So maybe they learned a little bit, but the results are still the same. This is what happens when the demand for racism doesn't meet the supply. Specifically white racism. That's what they want. They want white racism so they can justify their hatred for another race. That's how we're righting the wrongs of the past, right? Is since white people were racist and did all these things in the past, the best way to fix the past is to swing the pendulum in the exact opposite direction. This makes zero sense. And for anybody with two brain stems to rub together, they already knew that this was fake from the beginning. I mean, come on, you know it's fake when a noose is involved. Who carries a noose? It just seemed a little bit too staged for even the people who seek out racism all the time. They were slow to rush to judgment on this one. I mean, it's not like Juicy Smoulier didn't just happen last year and how bad they looked for that. The media, of course, they couldn't wait to jump on this grenade. And of course, it blew up on them just like last year. But these people, man, come on. They're wicked. They are wicked. This is evil. I don't know what these people think they're going to do, but they're determined to divide this country. They're determined to promote false narratives, and then they cling to those narratives after they've been thoroughly debunked. They just move on to the next one because they know the media will cover them. All they got to do is lie in the general direction that supports the narrative, and the media will bail them out after they get caught. They act like nothing happened. And if they were interested in actually rooting out racism, real racism, they could start with the white lady that was shouting in the face of a bunch of black cops. Or they could start with the videos of black people attacking and beating white people within an inch of their life, robbing them, kicking them in the face just for being white. I mean, if they cared about racism, that is. I'm not convinced that they do. They just want to divide and destroy people's lives. Think about the Jussie Smollett story. Think about what happened. The cops were looking at surveillance cameras. They actually were on a manhunt looking for two white guys that fit the description. Now, imagine if they had found two white guys to put in jail and lock up for a hate crime, as they call it. I'll get to that in a second. Two white guys would have had their entire lives destroyed over a lie. And Jussie Smollett would have lost no sleep over it. How? Unless he is evil. Unless he's serving his master, Satan. I don't know how he could go to sleep at night knowing that a lie put two people behind bars and destroyed their lives. And this whole idea about hate crimes, man, miss me with the hate crime talk. I mean, what is a hate crime? What does that even mean? It's make-believe. How is it that the FBI gets involved? You send 13 FBI agents to investigate a noose, potential noose, which we obviously know is not a noose. Meanwhile, Ghislaine Maxwell is chilling in Paris. Just chilling. You know, the lady that was connected to the world's most prolific pedophile, she's just chilling. But they send the FBI to go investigate a hate crime. And Bubba Wallace, man, there are no coincidences. Let's be real. First, he drives the Black Lives Matter car. Then he suggests anybody who thinks that his story is made up and fake is really just a closed-minded bigot. So he pretty much smeared NASCAR's fan base. He smeared half of America. He called everybody racist who doesn't want to play along with this silly little game. Like we haven't seen this before. I mean, this happens time and time and time again, but people don't want to be honest about it. They're connected to the lie. They prefer the lie because it makes them feel better than the ugly truth. It's ugly to them that America's not the racist country that they want it to be. You would think that people who are so concerned about racism would celebrate that and feel good. But no, they don't. They drum up fake news narratives. They fake their own hate crimes. Again, who does this? Who does this? Who fakes their own hate crime? I mean, my gosh, you want America, you want people at each other's throats so bad that you will spray paint a swastika on your building. You will destroy your own business. You'll beat yourself up. You'll pay people to beat you up so that you can promote a false narrative. I mean, gosh, man, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's disgusting. It's dishonest. These people are so wicked, so evil. We got to call evil by its name. Bubba Wallace, you're right up there with your boy, Jussie Smollett. You will go down in infamy as one of the worst race-baiting, false narrative-pushing propagandists maybe ever. You're right up there with Jussie Smollett, Al Sharpton, Erica Thomas, that idiot NFL player that vandalized his own shop, and the rest of these clowns.
You do such a disservice when you lie about things like this.